welcome to another edition of County Highlights. I'm your host, Melody Kitchen. Today we're pleased to welcome Carlene Spencer, who is here to talk about a clean water initiative to help those in Flint, Michigan. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I wanted to begin by telling our audience a little bit about how you heard about the water problem in Michigan, in Flint, Michigan.
I actually heard about it the same way everyone else did on the news. I just watching our regular news and their broadcasts. That's how I learned about it.
And it's true that you don't have any family ties or any sort of like personal connections in Flint, Michigan.
I don't.
It just touched you, I guess, seeing it on TV?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and I know also there was a whole lot on social media.
I didn't learn about it on social media, and I
Yeah.
don't even see a lot of it on there. Even now, I'm trying to get into contact with one of the churches that are out there who has a huge initiative going on as well. We've also got in touch with the Boys and Girls Club of Flint, Michigan,
Sure.
To see how we can support them. But other than that, I've not heard a lot about it on social media even.
Well, for those who may not know, can you tell us a little bit about the actual issue that's occurring?
Sure. So from my understanding, what happened was they were trying to save money on water in Flint, Michigan. So they allowed the water to come through a reservoir instead of the natural springs. And the water that they began to get now has lead base in it. And so the lead that's going through the water is now affecting not only the water for them to have clean drinking water, but it's also damaging the piping system throughout the entire city. So even through their folks' homes and in their bathrooms and in their sinks and in their kitchens, their piping it's becoming destroyed because of the lead in the water.
So this has become much more than a problem of just having water to drink or having water to cook with or having water to consume. It's becoming an issue that could potentially cost them thousands just in their own homes.
Exactly, and we don't know the long-term health risks behind it.
Right.
Not for the infants, not for the elderly, not for those who are ill, so that is why I'm interested in supporting them.
Now, I know that you also did this in an effort to show your sons, a little bit about compassion and doing things for others. Do you want us to tell us a little bit about that?
We do a lot of volunteering in and of itself. My oldest volunteers at the Rose Hill Community Center often. But this felt like something that was tangible to us. Right. Unlike Hurricane Katrina, where I was not a clinician, there was not a lot we could do to support them. This felt like something that was tangible for my husband and our two boys to actually get a van, fill it with water, and take it down there and deliver it to the folks in the homes of Flint, Michigan. Not only do they have the water stations there for folks to go and get water. My concern is for some of the illegal residents that may not have identification to get water, maybe teenage pregnancies who do not have transportation to get out and get water, those who do not have vehicles to go and get water. And they also put a limit on how much you can get. So we'd like to just support
Which is sort of just, hard to imagine. In 2016, we have people that can't get clean water in America.
Exactly.
It's scary.
It is very scary.
Now, what are some of the things that you're doing to help bring clean water to Michigan? So
right now we're accepting clean water, bottled water. It doesn't have to be, it could be in the gallon
sealed
jugs.
Gallon containers.
Absolutely, because they need it not only to drink and to use for cooking, but bathing also. But so we need water, and we're accepting it at, we have 4 locations that we're accepting it. One is off of Market Street. It's called C's Barbershop. One is in Newark, Prayer Temple Ministries, and one is in Bear, and that is Cornerstone Ministries International, and that's on 116 Mario Drive. And then we have we have 2 locations in Newcastle, and that's the Boys and Girls Club, and then also Rose Hill Community Center. So tomorrow they're having this is Spirit Week, so tomorrow the theme is everyone bringing everyone bringing a case of water to Rose Hill Community Center tomorrow. So we're looking for that. And McCullough Middle School is also having their 8th grade do something for us to collect water.
Oh, that's incredible. I know that Rose Hill was largely involved, and I know that even the county executive and our community services department donated $2,000, I think, towards the initiative.
Yes.
How can people at home, I know that, say perhaps they can't, afford to bring water, but maybe they could drive their vehicles or help transport.
Absolutely.
Or what are some of the things that people can do?
So some of the things that you can do to support us in your home is you can, if we have too much, maybe at C's Barbershop, we have, if we're taking up too much space,
Sure.
I've asked for folks who have trucks, if you would take it from his shop to the Rose Hill Community Center, because they've actually given us a huge room and to store our water,
Sure.
Until we leave on Thursday the 24th. So
Okay.
you could do that if you wanted to make a donation or a contribution. Rose Hill Community Center is allowing us to send receipts from them. All of the money is going in their name, so nothing's coming to me or to my family. When we go to get our vehicles and things like that, it's actually going to come out of the budget that we've put aside for it,
Sure.
all the contributions. So if you wanted to make a monetary donation, you would make the check or money order out to Rose Hill Community Center.
Absolutely, which I know that a lot of people will be happy to know that it's going directly towards the initiative.
Absolutely, absolutely.
One of the other things that I wanted to ask is, sometimes people that may be living on a fixed income might ask questions like, is this tax deductible? And I believe that we spoke to you before and you said that it was.
Yes, every single donation is tax deductible, and that's why we're going through Rose Hill Community Center. And they have their EIN number on the receipt and everything.
Okay.
So any contribution, any donation that you give, if you'd like a receipt, we absolutely can give that to you and get that to you.
Okay. Now, I just wanted to ask, for our viewers at home, how can they contact you or Rose Hill Community Center if they needed further information?
So you can contact Rose Hill Community Center. The executive director there is Sheila, and her phone number is 302-656-8513, and they're located at 19 Lambson Lane inside of Newcastle. So all of her staff knows. We have a designated area just for the water, so if you wanted to drop it off, you could do that.
Yeah.
And you can also reach me at Carlene, CarleneSPN 2013 @gmail.com. And I'm happy, my husband's happy to come and get whatever donation or contribution you are willing to give.
Well, thank you so much for coming in today, Carlene.
Thank you so much
Is
for
there
having
anything
me.
you wanted to add before we wrapped up?
Not at all. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well, that wraps up another edition of County Highlights, bringing you the people, places, and things that make Newcastle County a great place to live. We hope that this segment inspires you to join in with your fellow Newcastle County citizens in offering help and lending a hand to those in need in Flint, Michigan. Thank you for watching. Take care.